Hello there, beautiful people of the internet. We are finally back with a new video, this time featuring the Edgar. Gonna showcase you some random gameplay, some random gaming farming. We even got an arms race game, so this battle might be very spicy. If we manage to not get insta-nuked, which should be possible, hopefully. Let's see. As you see, we play with a smoke, we play with 3 heals and, well, 3 hydroacoustic surges. Because I never really needed much more than that. Also, something to add, Edgar is allowed to get 12 kilometers of torps, which is insanely good, considering that your concealment is 8.5. You can stealth torp, and you can also slow down enemies pushing into you. So it's just great, generally speaking. You even get more hit points, spaced armament. It's not as easy to get Citadel like Minotaur. Still, it's pretty vulnerable to anything with overmatch. So gotta pay attention to that one. You have more DPM. You have an F key. The F key increases the damage and your penetration capabilities. So also something that is really nice if a cruiser, for example, shows broadside. And normally you wouldn't be able to citadel them. You just use the F key and completely annihilate them. It's comparable to something like a Condor, only that Condor does not get an increase on the penetration and just gets an additional salvo. Edgar gets an additional 3 salvos, I believe. Yes, 3 salvos in that burst. Obviously, similar cooldown, you have to wait 30 seconds afterwards, not 40, but for that you don't get something like a reload booster. So it's quite comparable. Obviously, completely different ship. Interesting, we are spotted. I don't know, from the outside here. Might be. I don't think it's from the middle. Might be. I mean, you never know, right? Could be from the middle. I don't know, I don't think he's fast enough. But I do want to get the shots on this man, so... okay, it actually was that man. Interesting. I was thinking about using my F key here. Because I think I could citadel him. But I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna kill him. Oh, we're just gonna try, I think. Oh, okay. We had enough. I was questioning myself for a second there, but as you see, we got citadels. And before that, we couldn't get citadels, so was totally worth it. Obviously, man was just suiciding in there. So he would have died no matter what. Using our F key there was completely worth it. For a second I was afraid that we're not gonna kill him and someone else is gonna just yoink that kill. Thankfully that did not happen. Just a little bit afraid that this game might be won too fast. That would be quite an issue. Just because if we win this game too fast, it's gonna be very, very difficult for us to get a good average damage here. Let's just top that angle. We expect this man to go around that corner. We angle ourselves a little bit here. Wait until he shoots, so he's spotted, and afterwards we can smoke ourselves. And just kill him afterwards. I don't know why he's not shooting yet. Bit questionable. Alright, there we go. Guess he did not have AP loaded or something. He might get a citadel here. No, it was only full pen damage. That's also great. We might even get a top set hit here. Let's see. We should definitely invest some more time in aiming properly. Because right now we're just kind of struggling there. Unfortunate, he goes unspotted. I mean, we will spot him eventually again. It's only a matter of time. We will reverse out of our smoke here, so that the man is spotted again. Let's see. I'm also interested in whether or not he's gonna take a top. Okay, one of the further ones, so he turned to the left, I guess. Okay, apparently he did not turn to the left, or just... I don't know, I guess you can just F-key that. I don't think there's much more damage to be gotten from this man. Ah. And he's just dead. We get another consumable. The next target we want to farm is obviously Yamato there in the middle. Pretty easy target as well. He just sits there. So that's pretty free farm. Afterwards maybe we can kill the Schlieffen. But this game is steamrolling pretty fast here. It's a bit unfortunate. For us at least. Because that means less farming chances for us. So yeah. We just kinda have to run at them. But you see the insane damage potential, right? You just do so much damage into their superstructure. Fortunately I can't really see him, but yeah. I mean, you just see what we are doing to this poor little man. It's quite hilarious, not gonna lie, what you can do in terms of damage. And also we can F-key him soonish, because we can just pen everything from him and just kill him straight up. Okay, unlucky, he died before that. Pretty quick game, unfortunately, because the enemy did not really put up a fight. Otherwise we could have maybe gotten a lot more damage than we managed to. But I mean, we played for 6 minutes and a little bit. And yeah, well, we already have 150k. And that's something you can expect from this ship. If you get below 150k, that's a pretty terrible game for you. Obviously, still fine if you win the game, right? It's not. I'm not throwing anyone under the bus, but generally speaking, the potential with this ship is way above 150k. I didn't check the leaderboard. Surely there are people averaging around 200k in this one. Because it's just that easy. You get a super heal, you get a smoke. You also get a hydroacoustic surge. If you have the elite commander, you kill 2 people, you get an additional heal. I mean, I did not even heal once this game, and I got 150k. Yeah. It's really easy. It's really easy to make work. Nothing. You don't need to be a good player in order to get maximum value out of it. The only thing you have to pay attention to is not exploding. And if that's something that you're capable of, I believe you are going to be fine in this ship and you're going to make it work. It's a bit unfortunate to see that the Patrie on the other side is still full HP. And then at the same time, I don't think I'm going to reach them before the game is over. Because they're just running away straight up. Nothing we can really do in terms of damage. But yeah. It's just how it is. I don't know. I guess we'll skip to the next game. Fast forward this one. I don't think anything will happen. In the meantime, see you in the next battle, or better said, we will go over the spec in a minute. Alright, let's go over the spec. These are the modules we're running. You could maximize the smoke, picking the smoke module in the 3rd slot. I never use that shit because it's not really worth it. I just don't get a lot out of it. The smoke duration is more than enough, in my opinion, signal-wise. That's what we're running with. And that's the captain build. The moment you get the threat pointer, I would suggest picking survivability expert. Because if you have that commander, I usually proc him, so I don't need superintendent. For me personally, it's just much more worth to pick the survivability expert. Especially this ship tends to eat some citadels some of the time. So yeah, the 4th heal is not gonna be very big most times. So you can just forget about it if you have the lead commander. If you don't, maybe pick it. I don't know, I wouldn't advise it, because I still don't believe it's worth it. But generally speaking, you can't really go wrong with the build. Either you pick the survivability expert or you pick the extra heal. Both will probably work. It's not like this ship is very challenging. So just pick whatever and you can be happy with it. Alright, next game. We have a little main action going on here. 4 DDs. We also have an Annapolis, double encounter, Piedmont. Pretty interesting. Not too much to farm. I'm afraid this is gonna be another 150k game only. But I mean, we're gonna check it out. It's AFK smoke farming no matter what. We could also make a video on Raider Miner or Raider Edgar sometime. It's also a very fun thing to run. Also a little bit more impactful than playing Edgar with a smoke. But then at the same time, Edgar Raider is not as effective as Raider Miner, just because the consummation from Edgar is worse. So you're gonna get spotted on 9.5, you're gonna pull your Raider, obviously it's still Stealth Raider, but it's not like a kilometer. It's not a kilometer in between your detectability and your Raider range. So Raider Edgar is less useful than the Raider Miner. So usually playing Edgar with a smoke is just better. Generally speaking, if you are playing Edgar, I would just advise you to pick the smoke and just farm. That's basically your impact, and I think it's worth a little bit more than to have the Raider for you for DDs or whatever. It might work, but then at the same time, you just grieve yourself of like 100k average damage with that build. So just don't do it. If you play Raider Miner for the fun of it, and if you don't really care about well, average damage, sure, go for it. But for Edgar, it's a big no-no, I believe. Interestingly, our Mogador's already spotted. So what we are gonna do here is we are gonna smoke. I just don't hope that my DD is insta dying here. Would be a bit bad. Also, he's insta diving, so the fucking thing is gonna be unspotted for the better part, which is a bit unfortunate. Being honest here. And my Patrie is just leaving me. Okay, that's great. That's great, man. Well, no spotting. I just don't know what is up with the A cap. Just some people just suicided in just to get into that cap. It's hilarious. Mogador is probably spotted by the Hydra. I don't think Annapolis is pulling Raider yet. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe Annapolis is raidering currently. Who knows? We should use our Hydra as well. Just because we are not 100% sure where the Jäger is. And he might also already be on his way of topping us, so just be a bit careful here. Yeah, I believe it's probably the Hydra. Something that's very unfortunate here is the lack of spotting, bro. We have zero idea where anything is, so the only thing we can really do is try to crawl our way to the next island. At least we're not perma-spotted. Oh, there's a Jäger. What is this Jäger doing? Oh? Is he stupid? Oh. Surely some gameplay, bro. That's surely some big gameplay. Oh, Amugador died to his tops. That's incredible. Yeah, we're just gonna push down the flank, I guess. There's not a lot we can do besides that. It's a bit unfortunate. If the Mogador would have just been out there on the flank, spotting, I believe we could have at least forced Annapolis to make a stupid turnout. Or even kill him. It's either way. If you get farmed by... What? Why the fuck did my back turret just shoot? I didn't even press my left mouse button. Yeah, I mean, just generally speaking, if you play into Edgar and you don't manage to kill it fast enough, it's just gonna kill you. Oh, interesting. There we go. There's our funny little Annapolis player. Obviously Annapolis gets the improved pen, so we have to be a bit careful here, not to potato this. But I don't think he made that turn. I think he's still stuck on this island position. So what we are gonna do here... is my man running... Oh my god. Why are we running Dev AA instead of Hydra Encounter? Can you tell me that? Would have been so big if my encounter would have just... If he is already sending it into the cap, he could have turned... he could have Hydroed the Annapolis at least. So I could have just free farmed him on the outside. Just with my... well, just... with my smoke. Of course he would have been spotted. But like this, obviously, there will be no spotting. So what we are gonna do here is try to assist our encounter. The moment he spots that Ruprecht, we can just free farm that man. In case he spots that man eventually, of course, I mean, we just don't run Hydros, right? Hydros for you users, I guess. I don't know, man. Cool. Submarine radar. I don't know, man. We're just useless like that. We have 0 spotting. Okay, there we go. I guess he's gonna Hydra. He's gonna... Yeah. He's going to shoot this, so... We just got the maximum damage out of it. Kinda griefing our teammates in the process. But I think that's fine. Interestingly enough, the Annapolis is doing some funny stuff here. I'm just thinking about maybe sending it into him. Because I just don't think he's very smart. I mean, he's AOX. No idea if these people are actually capable or have hands or something. I have no idea. So I guess we're just gonna sit here and trying to fucking ass-fist this man. Not even shooting me right now. It's gonna be a big mistake. Because he could already get some damage into me. And he will 100% lose this encounter now. Because he did not get any damage on me. Obviously, I'm gonna grief myself in terms of the DPM here. Because I'm only using my front turrets. He's already using his radar, which is very, very stupid. Because he just allows me to basically get the rest of my... Oops. Oh, that's fucking bad for me. I overturned that a little bit. Interesting. Alright. And he's just dead. What the fuck is that in the smoke, man? It's the burrows, I guess. I mean, we can kill the burrows sooner or later here. How the fuck am I still spotted, by the way? Oh. This is like a giga spot for me to farm. I just think my fucking BB is gonna die in a matter of seconds here. That's a bit unfortunate. Otherwise, this spot would be fucking prime. Also, we're kind of misaiming, like a little ape that we are. Very unfortunate. I just feel like this mine is gonna try a little blind shot action here. And he might get lucky, who knows. Yeah, look at this, bro. Look at this shit, man. Bro, these people do anything but shoot the actual important target, which at that point would have been surely the BB. Because he was spotting them for the entire time. But no, brother. We gotta shoot the cruiser. There's no alternative to that one, bro. I think my tops will land. That's why I really don't want to get spotted before that. Apparently they did not hit, which is a big downer. Yeah, I guess I might die here, to be honest. I mean, the man's still aiming this way. Not sure, the burrow's disengaged, so that's pretty nice for me. I will just send it into the cap here at this point. Alright, he shot. We're just gonna use our F key, maybe kill the man. Then send it into the cap and just try to kill the encounters. I think that's just the logical play here. Big 24 damage there. Yeah. I mean, just looking at the people alive, I don't think that they will carry anything. Someone from... So I just play some chill gameplay here, try to farm some more damage on the Montana. Maybe get my 200k. Alright, we're busy eating torps, or not? No, actually not. We're just too good for that, I suppose. Yeah, let's just lob a couple of shots into that Montana. Get some more damage, win the game. Easy peasy. Pretty easy gameplay. And that's basically the Edgar for you guys. Sit and smoke, back that you will have spotting, and just win the game. Do 200k in the process. That's about as much as you have to do. And it's just... Alright, we're just gonna send it into the next cap, I think. Because I kinda fucked the slowdown there. Burrows is smoking, obviously, here. I don't know if I can risk going around that corner. I think I'm just gonna do it, no matter what. And he's dead. Gonna get spotted by the Montana. So we'll just use our F key here. And hope for the best. There's probably gonna be a sit there. No, actually not. That allows us to just smoke up here. Survive for even longer. And just kill him with our next XF key. It's pretty chill like that. Well, we got our 200k. That much is true. Not a very interesting game, let's be honest. But that's Edgar, basically. It's not interesting, it's just a lot of damage that you can pump out. And if you are into that, sure, go for it. Otherwise, it's just not really worth it. It's just... I don't know, man. Generally speaking, most super ships are not really a challenge, because they just shit on everything. Does not matter what they face, they just do hilarious amounts of damage, can't be punished, or whatever might be the matter. So not a very rewarding concept, in my opinion. But if you're into that and you want to maybe grief some people, Edgar is definitely a choice. Definitely a big choice on tier 11. So go for it, get your hands on the ship. Very easy damage. And enjoy it. Thanks for watching, boys. And see you in the next one. Bye bye.